double eviction week in the Big Brother 26 house was officially one for the books. I'm not gonna lie, this one really hurt.
Let's go! Okay, that's really sad.
Welcome to Oh Brother, I'm Anna Rumor with PopCulture, and we are breaking down everything Big Brother this season, and oh my god, we have so much to talk about this week. With Leah and Angela leaving on the same night after Mackenzie decided maybe she doesn't want to win this game after all. I mean, let's just say I'm a little bit nervous about this final five. So let's talk about this final five and Sunday's episode. We've got a new HOH in the house and I've got a lot of feelings about it. We're bringing in my friend and co-host Nick Valdez to talk about it. Hey Nick, how are you?
Oh, howdy everybody. I wish I were here under better circumstances. That double eviction night, that really broke my heart in so many ways. First, Leah getting evicted, which was terrible because she finally started playing. And it sucks. She was making some good moves until she was kind of a coward and didn't make a big enough move and it sent her home. And then worst after that is Angela went home. And I don't know how to feel. I'm a little. You can immediately feel the fact that Angela's not there, like in the episode, like in the top 5 episode without her, and I'm like, oh, I miss her already.
Genuinely, like watching the double eviction put me in an actual bad mood in my real life. I was like, I am upset now. IRL, everyone's gonna know about it. And then Sunday's episode, I mean, not to sound too negative, but I was like you said, like you can feel that the two more electric personalities in the house are gone. I mean, stuff happened and we have stuff to talk about, but like we had a 5-minute compilation of like a Kimo makes mouth sounds when he eats, and I'm like, I just don't know if I care that much about that. Sorry, Kimo, maybe close your mouth while you chew, but like that's okay, like, you know.
Yeah, it's tough because after getting rid of the best Big Brother player of all time, everyone else is like, oh, I guess someone has to win. I guess that's the show now.
Where's the hunger other than with Kimo and his chips? But like, I feel like everyone is playing for second place. I feel like let's talk about this because I feel like Chelsie is just puppet mastering this entire game. I mean, we see in the HOH this week, it's Mackenzie who wins the little tiny stacking thing, not because she was particularly good at it, because everyone else kind of was like particularly bad. But even though she was the winner, like she's still doing Chelsea's bidding. Even when Rubina is like, I think Chelsie was like planning maybe to put you up in the past, she's just like, no, I'm not questioning anything about this. Like, I'm still gonna do exactly what she wants. It's frustrating to watch.
It really is, especially because like we've seen it. We have the video evidence of Chelsie being like, oh well, do I need to get rid of Mackenzie to teach Cam a lesson? Like she's actively said this to to our faces, America. So it's like, okay, we know Chelsie was thinking this, and over the last few weeks, we've seen her steadily gain so much trust seemingly out of nowhere. Because remember, for a long while, Chelsie and Cam were kind of on an island together as just like their own top two. And all of a sudden, they fell into power, and it's because Mackenzie's so blindly following along. And I hope that when Mackenzie gets to look back on all this, I don't know, she will, when it's all over, she'll see kind of where she went wrong. Because at this point, it's really a straight shot to Chelsie winning the whole thing.
I know. It just feels like everyone like knows this. Like it feels like everyone knows that Chelsea's in charge, but they won't do anything about it. And that's so frustrating because there's only 5 people left, Like take a shot. You might not win, but do you really want to go out already not winning? Like no one else is going to take the shot. Someone needs to step up and do it. And Mackenzie this week, she's in the best position to take that shot. She could bring in Kimo and Rubina. I bet she could convince Cam in the end. Like, they have a really close relationship. It just feels like a really good opportunity, and she refuses to take it. Instead, she nominates Rubina and Kimo, which is just like, okay, like put them up again. It's just, it's not that interesting of a move, and I guarantee that the veto doesn't get used this week because Kimo and Rubina, other than the little double eviction rolly ball thing, they really haven't been able to win too much stuff. So I don't know. It just feels like kind of a boring path forward. Or am I being super negative? I don't know. I'm just like sad that Angela's gone.
I think that's what it is too. It's a little column A, a little column B, right? Because I feel the same way. Like I feel Angela not being there, and that means you're missing that element of chaos. You're missing that element of unpredictability. Because Angela was so close to winning that super important double eviction HOH. So close. I was desperate. I cried. I was like, no, I can't believe it.
Her losing because of Price is Right rules when she has been on the Price is Right, I was like, what reality are we in? This is cruel. I'm like upset. Anyways, sorry, continue.
Yeah, and
upsetting.
That's the thing. It's that, you know, the good players left aren't going to go against Chelsie. Like, Mackenzie will not go against Chelsie, and Cam, of course, will not go against Chelsie. They've been together since the beginning. So that's why it's such a bummer, because it's like, of course it's Rubina and Kimo again, and of course one of them is going to go home. Of course, the top 3 is pretty much set already, and then if the top 2, like, it's only going to be interesting if it's Chelsie Mackenzie in the finals against one another, because they both have very good resumes. They both have, you know, Mackenzie, she was on the block a million times, but she also won the AI arena a million times to get to this point. Chelsie, she has never seen the block. You know, she's controlled the house and she's won HOHs. So, like, she's got an incredible resume. So that'll be an interesting thing to see together. If Cam makes it to the final 2, Cam's basically giving it up to whoever else he's sitting next to. Because Cam, I'm sorry, Cam himself even realizes he does not have the W's. He does not have the resume to argue that he should win. So it's really just waiting until Chelsie Mackenzie gets to the finals. And that's why we're watching and we're like, yes, this is fine. But also it's like, oh, you know, maybe if we had one less week and just kind of did 2 double evictions, we could get there faster. I don't know. I think it's what it is. I'm just like, it's the being bummed about Angela being gone and the fact that we're a straight shot to the end. There's no more chances that it will have a big mix-up or anything. No one's gonna take the play. If you know you're gonna make it to the top 3, wouldn't you want to guarantee yourself the top 2? Right? Wouldn't you want to take the shot at Chelsie? Even if you lose, you'd be like, well, I made it to the top 5. I made it to the top 4. Okay, whatever. But
at least you tried.
Yes, but once again, we're not in the house. This is the way it's going. And there's no Angela.
I do have one prediction for the end, though. I know we just talked about who we think is going to win, but I have one other prediction for the end. And maybe, again, this is just me hopeful thinking. I think Janky is going to come back from the dead as like super Janky and destroy Ainsley. And that's like the part that I'm the most excited for coming into this end game, is like finding out if Janky comes back, which says a lot.
We can't leave Ainsley waiting till 27 starts. We have to get rid of her.
She's just the host for next season. You can't massacre my boy Janky and then send home Leah and Angela and not give me something in return. I do nothing but give, and now I need to take. But we will be giving you recaps of Big Brother for the rest of the season. There's no episode Wednesday, but there will be a double episode Thursday. So make sure you tune in Friday for my recap, and then Nick will be back on Monday, and we'll chat everything Big Brother. Maybe something will change in the meantime. Outside of that, head over to PopCulture.com for the latest entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor from PopCulture.
And I'm Nick Valdez from Comic Book.
Bye, everyone.